Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2020. Well, we did it, guys. We got back-to-back promotions through the playoffs both times, and we are now in the Sky Bet League 2. Pretty impressive run in the playoffs. Just outstanding play from the boys. Really kept the same team together for all three games. We played more aggressive. We played that aggressive mentality. I don't know if that's going to do well for us in the next league, but we're going to do the best we can. Decent budgets. I think we saw a little preview of it. We'll see what else the board throws at us. Wow, I'm excited. I'm still. I just finished the last episode, so I'm still kind of on a bit of a high of like just the joy and the euphoria, I guess, if you will. Plus, we made a lot of money off that last game. So we'll get into that here as well. So yeah, let's get into the episode. There's going to be a transfer special with some of the awards and some of the other things. We really got to do a little bit of reforming on a few parts of the team. There's a few guys that are unhappy with us that may not be able to stick around. We'll see what we can do, guys. Hopefully being in the next league up will get us some better chances at some better players. Plus, hopefully we get the finances to be able to pay for them. So let's jump into the episode. So here we are. Quality of possession provides a victory 2-0. Absolutely good possessions. 54-46. Great play. Our Gegenpress seems to be playing pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. We've been promoted. Sky Bet League 2. There it is. Official. Just outstanding play from the boys. Go ahead and do a press conference here. Promotion comes with certain requirements. One of those will be to bring YouTube Stadium up to requirements for the next level. Are you excited about the future? It's incredibly exciting. Congratulations! You've still promotion to from the Vanarama National. How does this moment feel? I'm absolutely delighted. You've managed to extend your impressive run of consecutive victories over Epsley. How do you feel about that particular record? I was very pleased. Fantastic playoff, etc. It's an incredible feeling. I think that's definitely the next logical step to turn professional. Many people will already be returning their thoughts to the next season. What are your ambitions upon securing promotion? No, I'm not going to say top of the league. I think we'll have to consolidate a little bit, to be honest. When will you start planning for next season? Yeah, we'll enjoy it tonight. Teams promoted through the playoff system do not typically fare well the following season. Seems logical. Although we've gotten back-to-back promotions, and that's what they said, I think, last season as well. No, season consolidation, I think, is still the right move. Board request meeting to discuss club improvements. Definitely attend the meeting. We'd like your opinion on whether the club should look to turn professional. No, I think we need to turn professional. I think it's going to give us the best chance of some good players. Yeah, we have to. Board sets initial budgets. Only 6,000 transfer budget. That's terrible. Although it might change. I feel like sometimes it changes once you actually officially get into the next season. 11,000 play wage though. That's outstanding. It's almost double. It's a huge boost in the player wage. Choice and player, whatever. Praise unbelievable promotion. Lynch liking it. Kuvlier on form. Definitely want to try and keep him around. I think he's good enough for the next season up. We'll see. Collective bonus payouts. A little bit of bonus payout to the boys. Officially announced this by by July 5th. Definitely trying to turn professional. We'll try and advance a little bit, see if we can get to the awards here in just a second. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Actually, got a guy on trial right now. We'll see. How's he look? Squad depth. Where's our trialee? I mean, not outstanding. I mean, he's not heads and tails above Leak or Karbouch. So, I'm not sure if I bring him in over anybody else, quite frankly. Yeah, I just don't know. Don't know if he comes in. Do I want to bring Braincroft back? That's a question. We've got to think about that one. He's on loan until June 30th, so we have a little bit of time here. We'd really like to get our official, kind of budgets. I don't know if the ones that we have currently are official ones or not. because I think the more official budgets, if we got any sort of transfer budget, we might be able to get some chance to go after some better players. If we don't have a better transfer budget, then we've got to try and get some of the players that we have currently to stick around. All right, so here's the players inducted into the Broyar FC overall best 11. Campton Sturridge, of course. Hurst, of course. Pennicott, Hudson. All these guys were expected. Cuvelier, Lynch, of course. Mundell Smith. Baxter's still on here. Then we got Leak and Neville. Neville, of course, for sure. Yates. I mean, a lot of these are not surprises at all. Substitutes, we got Joe Green. That guy. Kerbuch. Hughes. Wow, Liam Hughes still sticking around. Bancroft, of course. That doesn't surprise me. Cameron Peters. Mitchell Lund and Lewis Knight. Lewis Knight played so well for us for a while there. Where is he at? What did he do? He's on in Concord. How did he do this last season? He's in the National South, so honestly not the best season in the world. Although he didn't necessarily make the absolute most amazing play for us, but he was solid. That was his thing for him. He was solid. In a season awards, we got Player of the Season, Campton Sturridge. Not a big surprise there. Hudson actually came close, and Lynch was the third place. But yeah, Campton Sturridge, no surprise there. Goal of the season, Campton Sturridge against Kidderminster. Let's go check out this goal here. This is when we were playing in our gegenpress formation. Lynch gets the ball here, gets it all the way up to Campton Sturridge. He's going to do the rest, isn't he? He's about to do the rest here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that one. That was one he was right outside the larger box here. For sure. No, that was a good one. I like that one. That was a good one. There's our season review. I mean, we did really well. Honestly, we got that first run of form at the very beginning of the season was really what kept us in the playoff picture. We did dip down pretty far, all the way down to 14th. But because of that early run of form, we were able to kind of squeak by here. And then just right here at the end, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, just really just securing that spot in that 6th or 7th spot. But of course, we were good enough to get promoted. So can't go wrong with that. Play high-tempo pressing football. We're going to continue to do that. Play defensively solid football. We're going to try. Make the most of set pieces. We're going to try. Work within the raid budget. We're going to try to do that. And then fight bravely against relegation. Not a big surprise that they want that. No, I think I'm okay with accepting that current vision for sure. End of season team meeting. Discuss plans for next season. I'm going to go for this one. Oh. Oh, come on, guys. All right, so at least we brought it back a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't upset them too much. Tiny upsetness, but not too bad. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for now. Parkhouse wins Player of the Season. Not a big surprise. He's from Ebbsfleet. 26 goals, 45 appearances. I still think our guy did pretty well, though, but not too bad overall. Looks like we're actually going to get to vote on Manager of the Season. I mean, it's got to be us, right? I mean, to play as well as we did and get a promotion. Yeah, come on. We'll vote for the Kidderminster guy down here at the bottom. It's kind of a cheap way to do it, but why not? All right, we'll be back to see who wins Manager of the Year. All right, so here we are. I did get Manager of the Year. Pretty awesome. I also just signed a new contract a couple days ago. My previous contract, which I just signed a few months ago, was for 800 pounds per week. The new contract is 1,100 pounds per week, so pretty significant boost. We also got, let's see here, stadium expansion plans. It's going to cost about $700,000 to increase by about 1,300, which isn't a huge increase, but it's a start. Unfortunately, Wellington is unhappy, as you can see. Campton Sturridge did break the league's goal scoring record. He took that from Hurst. Hurst got 20 goals in 2019. Campton Sturridge got 23, which was amazing. And yeah, that's all the news so far. I will. The board did change a few kind of coaching limitations and some of the other things, so we might hire some new staff here soon. But other than that, we're going to start looking at who we want to keep, who we want to get rid of, and start trying to do some good scouting for next season. So we'll be back here momentarily when I get some better plans on what's coming up. Well, it's been pretty quiet so far, but we do have a couple transfers in at this point, and then one going out. Although one going out isn't too big of a deal. He was actually on a non-contract at the time, so yay, I guess, that he went out. It wasn't really that big of a deal. I mean, if we'd kept him, we kept him, no big deal. We used him a few times, and he seemed okay, I guess. But honestly, just I'm fine with him leaving. But with the two guys we brought in Ray Robertson here. He's a guy from Liverpool. Current ability 3.5 stars, potential ability 4.5 stars. If you look at the coaching report, he's our second best defender in the central defender behind Lupano. He's a bit better than Kerbush and quite a bit better than Leak at the moment, based on the current coaching report. So I think he's got some potential for us. He's going to do some good stuff for us. We bought him in for like £10,000, I think it was. And he's not really making that much. So really, overall, honestly, probably pretty good overall transfer. And then the other person we brought in was Jake Hackett here. He comes in at 3.5 stars current ability, 4-star potential ability. Currently better than Rachi, who's actually our second best midfielder, which is surprising. Wellens is the third best. Lynch isn't even on here. And of course, Cuvelier, as you can't see him because Cuvelier, we just couldn't agree on a contract. He wanted like $1,200 per week, which I thought was just too insane because he was at 3-star potential, 3-star current. I mean, he just really wasn't going to get any better. He wasn't even our best midfielder this last season, I don't think. I think Lynch was better than him. So we let Cuvelier just kind of go on his own way, and that is what it is. So Jake Hackett comes in as a good replacement for Cuvelier. In fact, the fans believe that he's actually going to be a really good player and a good replacement for Cuvelier overall. So kind of where we're at right now is, I mean, this is kind of where we're at. Are we currently, I got the under 18 squad in there, so let's move them out for now. I mean, Wellens is still basically our best player, although he's still a little bit unhappy with me. Does it still say here he's unhappy? Where's his happiness? I'm sure it's staring me right in the face, but I'm not seeing it right now. He's a little bit unhappy because I didn't improve the coaching team, which is unfortunate. If we go look at dynamics, does it say here where he's at? He's quite poor, unfortunately. Hopefully, he does hold me in the highest regard, apparently, whatever that means. So hopefully he stops being unhappy with me pretty soon. We brought Bancroft back as a loanee for another year. Actually, paying him less this year. I think we're only paying like £40 per week. So really not much. So he's going to be able to come in as a potential for the attacking midfielder on the left. Wellens obviously still here on the right hand side. Campton, Sturridge still up front with Pennicott. We did renew Pennicott's contract, although we left him as a fringe player. So we're actually paying him a little bit less this season than we did last season. But he's still there as an option, as well as Hurst. McCabe, who's a youngster. Sorry, excuse me for a little bit of yawn. It's kind of been a little bit of a late night as I'm going through this. McCabe comes in, 18 years old. Current ability only 2-star. Potential ability up to 5-star. He has a chance to be an outstanding player. So I'm hoping that we can give him a little bit of rotation time this season and see what we can do with him. Hackett, again, comes in as our best player here. There's Lynch and Rachi. Rachi, again, a youngster. Lots of good potential, so we're going to hopefully give him some good play time this season as well. We did renew the contract with Lopano's loan as well. Going to bring him back. There's Robertson there as another option. We could always move Lopano to the right side and leave Kerbush and Robertson here, something like that. We also have Neville back in here. And then, of course, Mundell Smith. And then Garmsted still here. I'm not sure if I'm going to hold up too much hope for him. We do kind of need us another goalkeeper option, at least as a backup for Yates, if nothing else. I mean, I think Mundell Smith can play pretty well over here on the left-hand side. Lupano and Robertson and Kerbuch and Neville, I think they can fill out these other spots over here. Hackett and Lynch in the middle. I mean, another midfielder wouldn't be too bad. But honestly, Lynch and Rachi have some potential. So I'm probably okay with them for the moment. Wellens, if he gets happy again, will be a good midfielder. And the attacking midfielder, I should say, with McCabe as a backup. Bancroft, I mean, we know he can play okay. A better attacking midfielder on the left would be better, would be ideal. Same on the right. So we might keep our options open for some better attacking midfielders on the left and right. But so far, so good. And maybe some better backups for striker. Because Campton's Sturridge, or even a better starter, quite frankly. So we have a few options available to us of what we want to try and go after. But for now, this is what it is. But yeah, we'll come back when we hopefully have some more news about any more transfers. All right, we are done with the preseason. We actually have our first game in the Carabao Cup coming up here today, actually, against Grimsby. And so, I mean, we did a little bit more transfer business, not much. We got Joe Young here. He's just a backup goalkeeper, 1.5-star current ability, potentially up to 5-star potential ability. So he's an option, but he's mostly here just as a backup. And then we got Macaulay King here on a free transfer. He is a right defender, current 3-star, potential 3.5-star. I mean, he's better than what we had, other than Lopano, who's currently going to be playing probably more midfield, central defender in the middle. So he's another option. He's another option to come in, move Lopano around, things like that. So hopefully he works out for us. He really didn't cost us that much, if I remember correctly. He's $475 per week. It's not too crazy. I think he came in obviously as a free transfer. So we'll see. We'll see what he can do. He's 27 years old, so he's a little bit older than some of the other guys that we've been going after. Decent, 7.3, 6.9, 6.83. He played a lot of games last season in the Vanarama South. I mean, he's not amazing, but he's something. We got a couple other guys we're trying to get maybe out on loan to fill in a few spots, but currently this is what our squad looks like. Okay, as you can see, we got a couple other trials coming in that we might try and reach out to, try and potentially get a loan, like I said. But currently probably Mundell Smith or Garmston going to be playing on the left-hand side. We got Lupano, Roberts, Kerbuch kind of playing in the middle, either Lupano or that new guy King on the right-hand side, although Neville is still available. We got Hackett and Lynch and Rachi holding up the midfield. Not amazing, but something. Wellens and McCabe on attacking midfielder in the center. We got who we got? Bancroft is actually hurt right now for the next couple of weeks, if I remember correctly. So maybe Hudson on the left-hand side. I'm trying to get this Far guy coming in on the right-hand side, potentially. Although I might also go after one of these other guys here, maybe as a loanee or something. Although 31-year-old loanee is a little bit crazy, potentially, but who knows? Not a lot of depth on the striker side of things as well. Still really just camped in Sturridge and then kind of Pennicott or Hurst following up behind him. Would you give me him as a loan? Oh, I guess he's currently not even on a contract. I mean, we could try and bring. He's 31 years old. It's not great, but we could try and bring him. I mean, I don't want to bring him in as a star player unless he's just gonna be relatively cheap. Like, dude, I'll give you like 4. I mean, honestly, I don't want to give you that much. I don't want to give you £1,000 per week. I mean, even for an 11-month contract, I mean, you're good, but I mean, he's pretty good. 3, maybe 4-star current ability. Obviously, he's not going to get much potential ability because he's 31 years old, but could come in somebody. But I think I'm just going to walk away from him, to be honest. What about this Will Randall guy? He's only 25. I mean, he might. Is he under contract currently? Yeah, he's free. Okay, that's what I thought. I mean, coming as an important player. Is he gonna want like stupid amounts of money? Kinda. Just kind of drop these down a little bit, see if he'll even go for anything, to be honest. I have a feeling he won't. Yeah, sure. If you get 30 goals, I'll give you $2.5 million. Relegation release clause. I mean, surely you're going to say no here in a second, right? I assume as much because we're so far below his desired wage. Yeah, I mean, we'll do this again, but it's not going to go anywhere. Can pretty much guarantee it. Whoa, why did you say yes? Why did you say yes? What did I do? Did I break something? I did something wrong. I mean, well, go for it. I can't imagine you're going to come in here. Sure. But yeah, so we're up to the team selection for the Carabao Cup, so we'll go ahead and leave it there, guys. Maybe we get this Will Randall guy in. Maybe we get Charlie Farr in. Maybe we can get some other loanies in. We'll see. We'll try and reach out with our director of football, see if he can suggest anybody on loan for any of these roles. Don't really see anybody that's just jumping out at me as like amazing, worth going after. I mean, I'd like somebody on the left-hand side, quite frankly, because we have a bit of a weakness over there. I mean, do we just roll the dice on this Milliot We're trying to scout him, I thought. Maybe we're not. Milton guy over here. We'll see. We'll see what he's available, what he's worth. Maybe we can get somebody like that in here. Who else would we? What else would we really want? Maybe somebody on the midfield that's a little bit better. If we just got like a really good midfielder, wouldn't be too bad. We'll scout a couple of these players, see what we can do. All right, well, we're gonna go put a cut in there. Some progress, not really amazing. I will say that if you look at our competition for the Skybet League 2 overview and season preview, we are currently favored to be the first to get relegated, which sounds pretty fair, seeing as we haven't really made that many more improvements. Is what it is. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.